Welcome back everyone to Pawfect's Let's Play series of Stardew Valley. This is now episode 12. Probably won't say the episode number every single time I play, but I've sort of gotten the habit of doing that so far, so we might continue for at least a short while. Oh, the spirits are mildly perturbed. I reckon half the times that we've checked that, the spirits have been mildly perturbed with us, so that's not very fun. We'll plant all these parsnip seeds today as well, and just continue on doing what we're doing. Tomorrow, the Egg Festival. Yep, we'll definitely be going to the Egg Festival tomorrow. And at the Egg Festival, we are going to aim to finish the Egg Festival, but also we're probably going to buy a lot of strawberries as well. So we might go on a foraging run as well today, to keep the money going, because we want to spend basically all our possible money we can on strawberries. Strawberries give you a very big boost going into summer, and it's something I definitely want to do as soon as we can. After that, I think we'll spend the rest of the time chopping down trees. We are very low on wood. We also need another chest because we're running out of space, which is not what we want at all. So just finish these up. Might as well just keep putting in the copper as we're going. Where are we? So these wild seeds probably aren't too far away from growing. We'll probably sell all of them. We won't make another batch of wild seeds. I don't want to have my garden go too big, even though it's really good money. I don't want to spend all day every day and all my energy every day watering the garden, even though it is a good way to get lots of money. We're not going to do that. So we better grab the fertilizer. I don't think we have the fertilizer on us, and we might grab the rest of the sap in case we need it, because we will need one more. And we've got the hoe, so let's do this, and let's get the parsnip seeds and put the parsnip seeds here, and we'll start planting those. So before I do anything else, let's make all our basic fertilizer. So there's another 70. Let's put all this down here. I think that's probably not going to go to waste. So the parsnips are all going down now. I've got another 15 to go. And let's put a few down here. And we'll continue on up here as well, I think. Our garden's just turning into a giant square, but that's alright. That's alright. It's very easy to water. And very easy to navigate, at least for the moment. Look at that, perfect number. So let's continue with putting the copper in here. We're still getting quite a bit. And finish up watering. We'll probably finish up sometime around 10:30, I think. So I think the remainder of the day, we'll just go foraging, see if we can get a little bit more gold to be able to add that to the festival tomorrow. And I think they're $100 each, or 100 gold each, so we might be able to get about 40 strawberries, so that's quite a lot, which is pretty good considering we've also got the backpack already. We've gone pretty deep in the mine, so I think things are ticking along very, very nicely for nearly the mid of spring. Our garden's getting very big, so that'll keep our money ticking along nicely. So let's put this, well, let's fill the watering can up. And we'll continue on. So let's get rid of the sap. We still haven't got a golden parsnip, so that's a bit disappointing. Let's keep the green bean in case someone wants a green bean. No, we've got 2 more green beans there. Let's get rid of it then. We'll put the bars away, we'll put the fertilizer away, and we'll sell the rest. So let's do that now. So sell these, sell the green bean, and we'll head down past. I think we'll head down this way first. We could probably collect these seeds as well while they're there. We still want field snacks. We have gone through quite a few. I think we started with about 22 or something along those lines. And we certainly have been using them down in the mines. And look at that, that's the perfect, perfect mix of seeds. So what do we got? So I wonder if we'll get some more spring onions today. We've been pretty lucky with spring onions so far. I think we've got quite a lot of them. We have used them quite a lot, and we use them very, very quickly when we start to use them for energy. But I do like the field snacks. They use a lot more energy. So let's see, what have we got? Nothing too exciting. Everything's too expensive. Could get the rare seed now, but we won't. We'll wait till sometime in the middle of summer to get that. There's not really any point getting it any earlier. You can't plant it, and it's just a waste of money. You don't want your money sitting there tied up in some seeds. You need to have your money tied up in things that you can get money back pretty quickly and get the money ticking along. Was that something down there? No. We're not going to get anything from Hat Mouse till maybe year 2, or when money becomes not really much of an issue. Which is going to be a while away. It probably won't be until, at the very least, the end of fall, coming into winter. Only a few spring onions there, not too many, nothing too exciting. We'll get Robin's axe, which is just over here, and we'll give that back to Robin sometime today if we find Robin, which we should be walking past Robin at some point today. And things are going pretty well. So there's not a lot of... I haven't found many forage items in this area. I don't think we got anything except a spring onion, so that's a bit of a bland day. Hopefully the beach gives us a few more than this area did. We won't be able to get the bins because Sam's standing nearby, but that's alright. What else have we got? So we've got that, we've got 5 more copper. I think the next thing after we've got the strawberry seeds that we'll be going for, for an upgraded pick, and then we can go through the iron levels much quicker. Because it's very slow, and I think they take 2 or 3 hits each. And then it'll really slow us down trying to get through the mine. We'll be able to get through a few levels in the mine each day, but it'll be much quicker if we do that. We only got 1 coral. Today we're not getting many forage items at all. This is really average. But we'll head up north. We'll give this axe back to Robin, which will give us a little bit more money. I think she gives you 250 gold if you do that for her. And we'll have a look on the board. No, we already knew that. We checked that yesterday. And Dimitri wants an earth crystal. So let's go back and grab the earth crystal, because Dimitri and Robin are in the same area. And we'll give them both to those two. And we can hope to get some forage items along the way. So what have we got in here? Still not many items. Here's 2 dandelions. So we'll grab those. How are we going for inventory space? We've got plenty of inventory space. So we need 1 earth crystal to give to Dimitri, I think it is. And then we'll continue on and give the axe to Robin at the same time. So there's our earth crystal. So let's put it up there. Let's get these seeds. Acorn, and I think this might be a maple. Yep. And we'll keep going. So where are we? 320. I think they'll leave their house around 4, so we should be able to find them pretty easily as we go up in this area. There's a horseradish. Very little forage items today. This is really quite strange. But we have found a few worms. There hasn't been anything decent that we've found from many of the worms. Prehistoric hand axe. I think we've got one of those before. So we'll just be selling that. There's nothing really else to do with that. So do we have to give this to Robin, or can I just talk to her? I can just talk to her. So there you go, Robin. There's your hand axe back. And you don't want to talk to him anymore. So let's give this to Demetrio. He's quite happy with that. Robin has a temper, fair enough. Alright, so we've got a little bit of money from that delivery, and Demetrius is thankful with us. And we also got Robin's axe for Robin. So that's a little bit extra money, which is good on the day before the egg festival for a couple more strawberry seeds. So our farm will be quite big once we've got the strawberry seeds, so I might start skipping through the watering session, because that might get a little bit boring, because it'll take a bit of time to do that. I will be showing all the egg festival day tomorrow. I think it's relatively easy. I've never had too many issues getting all the eggs, but I'll be able to show you the path that I take, and you might want to consider using that path yourself in future. So there's a little poor kitten. Let's say hi to the kitten. Let's put this away, and what do we need to do? We actually don't have a lot of wood, so how about we sell these? So let's sell the wild horseradish, the dandelion, the coral, and the hand axe. And what we need to do now is we need to start chopping down lots of wood, because we're running out of wood, and we do want to make sure we have plenty of wood for lots of things. I think I'll start making a couple of extra chests as well. We're running out of space, and it gives us the opportunity to start organizing things a little bit better. See, I don't know why that didn't give us a seed. Maybe it's random, or there's particular times of the day, or you can only get a certain number of seeds every day. I'm not really sure how that works, but that was another one that didn't give us a seed. We do need more pine cones. Let's try this again. There's another one there that also didn't give one. Maybe it's after a particular time. I'm sure there's people that know exactly the answer to that. I don't, but it doesn't matter either. Let's eat these 3 spring onions so we can continue on chopping down wood. Because I think I'll spend the most of the day chopping down wood today. There's nothing else we can do. We've got the forage items. I suppose we can go around talking to the villagers, but I don't want to do that. That doesn't really gain much in the early days. Sometimes the villagers can give you items back, and they give you items in the mail, but there's not really a lot that are really that useful early days, so I'm not going to go out of my way to do that. I might have one field snack, just because I feel like we want to. So how are we going for the different things? We still need lots of pine cones, so let's keep chopping down the pine trees. Getting stuck in lots of rocks and things. I'm sure I could do this a lot better, but we'll see if we can get, maybe we'll just make one more chest, because we will need more wood for tappers. I do like getting lots of tappers. It enables you to get lots of barrels really early, or kegs I should say. I'm calling them barrels again. Which then enables us to get lots of fruit, and the more barrels we get, lots of fruit, lots of juice, and lots of wine, and the more barrels you get, the more things you can make money with during winter, because there's not a lot you can do during winter. Let's eat one more field snack. I don't think we'll do any more than that. We might just use the rest of our energy from there. We do need another oak, because we've only got 1 acorn left. So let's see if we can find an oak. This here is an oak tree, so we might as well cut this one down. And then I think we might want to consider clearing out an area to start moving towards getting a coop. We're not really that close to getting a coop or a barn, but we'll have a look. Let's have a look down in this area to see if there's any nice areas to make a coop. I don't like to put my coops and barns too far away, because it takes a fair bit of time walking from place to place, so I might even consider putting it in this little area here. So there's a few stones to clear out. All this area, maybe we'll clear this out on our next chopping down day. We'll get rid of all these trees and get rid of this grass and get rid of some of these stones as well, and we should be able to do that without too much concern, and then we'll start setting that up for a coop area. So let's grab this bar. What else can we do? Might as well, let's make another chest. So we'll use that chest and we'll just put it there. And how about we get a little bit organized? So how about we take all the things from the mine and put that in this second chest, and maybe the clay as well, and the main sort of resources. And this can sort of be aimed to be more towards the farm, and this can be more resources and what we use in the mine. So that can be how we start to organize. I'm not the most organized person going around, but that's not a bad idea, so we might take that as well. Should we take these seeds and the ore? I think that's probably about it for the moment. Let's do that, and we'll put the rusty axe away. So what more do we need? Is there anything else we should sell or consider doing with these items? No, I don't think so. So while we've got a little bit of extra time, it's not really a good idea to go to bed too early all the time. Sometimes you get to the point where there's not a whole lot more you can do in a day. I can't use more forage items, we're out of energy. The only real thing I could do is eat more field snacks and use energy that way, but I don't really want to do that. I want to save my field snacks for down the mine. But how about we use this? There's lots of people around in this area, and we'll chat to all these people. Shane still doesn't like us too much, I don't think. But yeah, while we've got the time, we might as well chat to everyone. Good evening. Yeah, let's go through the chat quickly. I'm not really going to bother reading any of this out. If I had a gift, I probably would have given it to Leah. I didn't know she was going to be here. But I think she might be every Friday she comes to the pub. Is it a pub or a bar? I think it's a pub. We'll have a look outside, or a saloon even. So do you sell anything cheap that I can give to Leah? Not really. Not really. I could buy some bread and give to Leah. I don't know if Leah likes bread though, so we're not going to bother with that. I think she does like salad. It is a saloon, so we'll call it a saloon now. Might as well just quickly check in some of the bins. There we go, there's an earth crystal. I don't think Leah would like an earth crystal. I could try giving it to her, but I'm not going to bother. Should we consider selling some of these earth crystals? Because we don't need, we only need one for mayonnaise makers. And we're not going to get probably any more than 3 or 4 mayonnaise makers. So if we've got a few extra earth crystals, maybe we'll sell those and it'll just give us an extra little bit of boost for tomorrow. So how are we going? How are we going? Yeah, let's do that. So let's get rid of the soggy newspaper. And how many we got? With 5. So let's leave 4. That should be plenty for the mayonnaise makers. I don't think you use them for anything else, so that will be fine. We could possibly sell a little bit of bug meat. Let's sell 1 bug meat just to see how much they sell for, and 1 slime as well. And is there anything else we might consider selling? No, actually let's sell 3 bat wings. I think they sell for a little bit too. Okay, and let's sell all these items and head off to bed. So I wonder how much gold we'll get from those random items which we sold. So let's see. I don't think it can rain tomorrow because it's the festival. So we'll go to sleep and we'll call it a day. So level 4 foraging. Now we can get the charcoal kiln. I do like these, but I think you get one from the one of the community center bundles, and that'll be enough for what our needs are. So how much extra money? We got a few little bits of everything that we made some money on today. That's a lot more than I thought it would be. The blue jazz, the green bean, the parsnips, horseradish, the dandelion, the coral. The earth crystals sell for a little bit. They don't sell for too much, but that's 1 more seed. Prehistoric hand axe sell for a bit. The batwings sell reasonably well. The bug meat sells reasonably well. I know it's only 8, but when we've got 20 of those, and you can get those quite easily. Same with the batwings, so they're actually not too bad items to get. Anyway, thank you all for watching this episode, the 12th episode of my Let's Play series. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time with the festival. So good luck guys, I'll see you later, bye.